Hello, 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 my Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your Path of True Love reading for January 2020, though it's timeless. Whenever you watch it is when you're supposed to watch it. I trust that. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons Mel for short, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, and really thrilled to be doing these readings on YouTube overall, right? I got a lot done today other than this, but I'm trying to crank out at least 3 a day when I'm working, so I got clients and stuff, did some spiritual counseling, you know, did a lot of phone work today. It is what it is. Good to get paid, right? Isn't that right? Oh, right, Earth sign. Of course you know what I'm talking about. I'm a Virgo. And if you are new to my channel, please do like and subscribe. I'm shooting for my 1,000 subscribers so I can get a little super live chat going on. I'll do that a couple of times a week. But the promise that I'm making to all of my subscribers to be, and those who already are, is that once I do hit 1,000 plus, you know, a little wiggle room there, I will do a little ditty called Drunk Tarot. There's a link in the description box below explaining what Drunk Tarot is, a little video that I did last year, and it's my favorite video of 2019. I really did love doing that one. I don't know, I watch it every now and again, it cracks me up. Cool. So please do like and subscribe. Couple of things before we dive in though. This is a general read, right? If you're looking for 100%, you know, clarity every single time, it's tricky. Like, I'm really good one-on-one with people. I take clients all the time, face-to-face and over, like Facebook Messenger, Skype, you know, the telephone, stuff like that. But when you're reading all of these people in these zodiacal collectives, you know, you get percentages, right? That's why I always do Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs with the Path of True Love reads, and the Twin Flame reads, and the Soulmate reads, so that, you know, you can get your information in different places, and that's why I yuck it up too, and I try and keep it fun and keep it light, although those what do I need reads, this full moon and new moon next, hell, those were all intense, but they were supposed to be, right? So please do check your other signs. The Path of True Love readings are a little specific, though. They are, of course, about relationships, because it's, you know, it's the Path of True Love is really your spiritual path, your healing path, your hero's journey, your life path, whatever you want to call it, all seen through the lens of your relationships, not just your romantic sexual ones, although those are often predominant on YouTube, and I get it, right? I completely get it. I've been on the Path of True Love for several lifetimes, and I think, you know, it is a lifetime after lifetime thing, right? Why we're attracted to certain people and have certain things to play out with them, right? So what's different about Path of True Love read, at least the one I'm doing for you all and do consistently, is it's about you, right? Of course it involves other people, but it's about you on your path of true love, what you're learning, and particularly in this this time around, where are you? That's like asking, where am I on the path of true love? It's like GPS, right? So that's what we're going to pick one card from 7 different decks to kind of just get like different voices of the divine divination system, right? Interaction with the divine action, divination, and see where we end up. Cool. Please remember to breathe, right? Like, that's so key. The more we breathe, the more we're in the present moment, the divine is always in the here and now, right? So it keeps me in alignment. The more I breathe, you do the same. You're also tuning to the same frequency, chi, prana, divine guidance, grace, whatever you want to call it, that I am drawing the reading from. Because all I'm doing is translating it through divination systems, clairvoyant, empathically, and into word. That's what I do. It's what I'm built for in this life, apparently. My nervous system, obviously. So, you know, you're staying in the same, you know, vibrational wavelength. You're feeling the reading on a deeper level, which means you'll be able to intuitively feel what's yours and what isn't, right? How I know something's not for me in a reading is it's sort of flatline. It's just like, meh, right? It's not, or, I often pay attention to when I get a kick in the gut during a reading. I'm like, ooh, that was for me. Don't want it to be, but yeah, that's how it rolls. So please take a nice deep breath and we will dive in on your Path of True Love reading. Here we go. Inhale. Oh, let it out. Oh, deep exhale, and then one more inhale. Here we go. Big inhale. my angels. I'm going to start with the angels. Doreen Virtue, Healing with the Angels Oracle. All the decks I read are at the bottom of the description box. My angels, please, one card in clarity for this Capricorn collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Where are they on the path of true love for January 2020? They're timeless. Where are they on the path? Oh, dealing with truth and integrity. Now, integrity, whew, tricky thing nowadays. What does that even mean anymore? Originally, the word means wholeness, right? In a sense, like a structural integrity. Like if you're going to buy a house, you send in an appraiser or an inspector to look at the, for instance, is the foundation cracked, right? No, you want something in its full integrity. If you have a raw egg, you want to make sure it's not cracked, that it's in its full integrity. So truth and integrity, that's where you are. Now, I have to say, very Capricornian, right? The mountain goat, slow and steady wins the race, can be very honorable, very guided by rules and laws and regulations and protocols, because that's Saturn, ruled by Saturn, right? The boundaries, necessary boundaries, like driving on the correct side of the street and signaling, like all of that stuff, both man-made and divine, depending on how you play the game. So to keep that in mind, truth and integrity from the angels themselves, it's pretty heavy-duty first card down. What we're going to do, I'm going to work with the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, Fiona Morgan, to find out what the goddesses have to say. Now, if you don't like the word goddesses, you think of the collective divine feminine energy of the universe. It's half the energy of the universe if you're looking through polarity, through the divine feminine, the divine yin. I call them the goddesses because that's what they feel like to me. The many manifest as the one, right? The maiden, the mother, the crone, all the divine feminine, and then the many faces of each. Nice deep breath. Oh, my goddesses, please. One card in clarity for this Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. On the path of true love for January 2020, though timeless. We've got the angels talking about truth and integrity. What say you, my goddesses, for this Capricorn collective? That jumped right into my hand. It's the Capricorn card. I'm not lying. It says so right on the fucking card. Where does it say on the card? Yeah, it says right here. I will get this closer. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can tell. Ooh, the light shut off. I didn't know it was going to do that. It says Capricorn. Pessoa, the buffalo woman. Holy crap. That is awesome. Oh, good, and it turned off that light. That light is so blinding. I'm glad it's shut off. Now I know how to turn it off. Good, good, good. So, you know, like I was saying, very Capricornian, the very next card. So, you know, keeping in mind that the divine feminine, Capricorn is a feminine sign, right? All the earth and water signs are feminine. All the air and fire signs are masculine. So, I mean, you're really looking at you're being yourself, authenticity, truth and integrity, being true and authentic to yourself in your wholeness, in your integrity. That's really good. And I'm not getting any weird vibe on that either. That was just like ding, 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 ding. How cool. Let's ask the divine masculine through the Mythic Tarot, Juliet Sharman Burke. I love the Mythic Tarot. I used to read it in my old college days in the clubs in the 90s with the Salvador Dali Tarot. I've always read more than one deck at once. Oh, the 80s. What I can remember of it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, right. My gods. Breathe, my Capricorns. Oh, there we go. My gods, please. One card in clarity for this Capricorn collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Where are they on the path of true love for January 2020? Though timeless, whenever they're supposed to see it. My gods. My gods, my gods, my gods. One for this Capricorn collective. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Interesting. The Six of Pentacles. Now I'm going to say truth and integrity. Six of Pentacles is a card of physical balance. All right. You know, often seen as the philanthropist, like a dude with the scales, giving some to one, some to the other, or none to the other, depending on how it's playing itself out. But six is such a number of harmony and balance, and because it's pentacles, I mean, really, we're dealing with a very earthy spread here so far. For Capricorn, not shook, not shocked, right? But with truth and integrity. So really, where you are on the path of true love right now is one of balance and harmony, at least within yourself. Like, you know, even if this is about loving yourself, balancing yourself out, what I'm also hearing on this one is taking care of yourself. Not just self-care, but like making sure the bank balances, if it's not balanced, getting there. Nothing, because that's the thing about balance in a vibrational universe. Nothing stays the same. So it's a balance at best. Yes, I used to be a dancer. Sorry, it was fun to watch on camera. At best is this, everything's in flux, right? So you never get like static balance. Just never happens. Everything is moving, shifting back and forth in a dualistic paradigm. Just how that rocker rolls. So let's add to this then. Whoop, almost skipped a deck. Oh, here's where it'll get interesting. Chuck Spezzano, Love Pack, baby, Love Pack. I love Fred Schneider. God's bless Fred Schneider. Look it up. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you're not Generation X, that's why. We're going to ask the Love Pack where you are, but keep in mind there are 4 suits in this deck, like many of the other tarot, but it's not tarot, definitely oracular. There is the problem suit, that's half of the deck. The other half is the healing, the luck, and the grace suit. So it's a very, very interesting deck. It's very Course in Miracles based, which is why I use it, right? Very relational stuff. So nice deep breath. This is the voice of the Masters. We're going to double dip with the Masters later. They're doing 2 decks in this spread. Here we go. Please breathe, my Capricorns, ground and center. Here we go. My Masters, please, 1 card in clarity for this Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Where are they on the path of true love for January 2020? Timeless, but where are they? Oh, almost felt that one. Please, 1 card in clarity. My Masters for this Capricorn collective. Here we go. I've been throwing them face down, so I don't know until I flip them. Oh, good. Luck. Yeah. Yay. Particularly after the what do I need reads for full moon. No. Yeah, very, very happy to be seeing a luck card. And this is the luck card of the luck suit. So it's like double luck in a way. So, interesting. Truth and integrity is often a way of bringing yourself into vibrational alignment with the higher vibrational manifestations that appear out of nowhere that feel very much like luck. Now, I happen to feel deeply within my soul that all of that stuff is scripted in the divine plan anyway, but understanding the quantum to the extent that I do, I don't think anyone in a physical body can completely understand the quantum. It is ineffable, as the divine plan would be in that sense. It's good you look at it scientifically or mystically, kind of sort of saying the same thing. Sure, there are variables, but everything gets you to where you're supposed to be on time somehow, right? So that there's something lucky going on here, and what they're showing me looking at the card even is just like by going along, whoo, she finds, oh, I was just walking along through the flower patch, and pooh, there's a heart. Oh, somebody left their heart. Is this San Francisco? It's a little obscure depending on your age. Yeah, so feeling that this kind of slow and steady wins the race, keeping yourself in balance, perhaps really doing some self-care, taking care of you. Really, you come across something. It's very, very lucky. Let's take a deeper look at that on the path of true love, because, you know, maybe it means getting lucky. Let's see. Now we're going into some of the heavy-dutier decks, like the ones I have here, a little bit more on the extremer side. For example, the Whispers of Love Oracle deck as the voice for your higher selves. Higher selves of all involved. Nice deep breath. The higher selves of all involved, please. 1 card in clarity for this Capricorn collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Where are they on the path of true love? Considering we've got the angels saying truth and integrity, we've got the goddesses calling out Capricorn as a Capricorn in a Capricorn reading. The gods talking about the 6 of Pentacles, of physical fairness and balance. Again, something with truth and integrity, something being fair, right? Balanced with luck. That maybe that comes about in some lucky way. So please clarify. 1 card in clarity, the higher selves of all involved for this Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. January 2020, please. One card. Here we go. That's the one we want. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. You know, with the card of luck, right? How much of an intersection is there between faith, hope, and luck, right? Like when you come on, right? You're hoping. But faith is a different thing. Faith is like a currency. It's how you invest it, right? You could say you either invest your faith in love or in fear. It's very Course in Miracles. So luck in this case, I don't think means the randomness of the world, but of the trusting that things are going to work out for you better than you could have expected. And even if that is written into the divine plan, because apparently everything is, then it's that thing, it just feels lucky, it just looks lucky from the outside, but it was all written, right? It was all written in the script before you even came down to play the role, or if you like, it was already programmed into the game before you hit start. Yeah, take it, all the world's a stage or all the world's a virtual reality video game. I know, either work. Well, they all work. It's all truth, right? It's all truth, but where's your integrity, right? 2 more cards left. We're going to pull a Journey of Love Oracle. Now, this deck is just something else. I would never really use more than one of these per spread because they're just like, you know, if you think of eau de toilette, cologne, and perfume, right? Like eau de toilette is a scent cut with water, cologne, alcohol, and the perfume is the pure oil itself usually. So this is perfume. It's pretty heavy duty, and it's very mystical in the sense that usually, I'll say, I won't say always, nothing always does, but it seems to like blend together all of the things into one theme. I just noticed. So please take a nice deep breath. We are going to ask the collective for this one, the collective of all of the channels of the divine I work with. Cool, nice deep breath for me, please. Exhale first. Inhale. Oh, here we go. There you are. Got to hit that still point. My collective pantheons of angels, goddesses, gods, masters, and the higher selves of all involved, please, one card in clarity for this Capricorn collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. Where are they on the path of true love? Considering we've got truth and integrity, the Capricorn card, 6 of Pentacles, luck, and have faith. Please. My collective pantheons, where are they on the path of true love with a Journey of Love Oracle card for the well-being of all? Here we go. They wanted me to really feel that one, so it did. All right, who we got here? I'm going to read it right from the book. The Breaking. 65, which makes an 11, which makes it 2, and who the hell cares? I was never into numerology that much. I know some brilliant numerologists, though. Lois T. Martin, all in the numbers. 65, known her since the early 90s. I've been doing this show a long time. Number 65. Riding the cosmic wave that always makes me think of Clueless. 64, 65, The Breaking. Just want to see how long this one is. Oh, okay, it's not even a page and a half. Okay, it's not even actually a full page. Nice deep breath, because I don't know what this one is, but it's called The Breaking. Nice deep breath. You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it's easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it, then dive into the storm. Let yourself be brokenhearted by the divine, so that you can become your truth and integrity. Become all that you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows, than to be brokenhearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. Oh, fuck, right? That's so Capricornian. That's so earth sign in general. In other words, what it's saying is the breaking may be the breaking of your heart, but this feels so good that it might be like, no, I'm good where I am, thanks, right? And not wanting to take the risk, but that if something is calling you forward, because look, heartbreak is about disappointment, right? It's so hard to believe that our hearts will ever open again, let alone love again. But it's not always about romance either, right? It's like, I mean, I don't even want to think about certain people in my life when they're going to die, right? I mean, I kind of want to die before them so I don't have to experience that kind of pain, but that kind of sucks for them too, right? Tricky shit, right? Grief, heartbreak. Certainly heartbreak is a manifestation of disappointment, right? It's like disappointment, heartbreak, same thing. Like you wanted, but it didn't. Like womp womp. That's one thing. But grief is a different story. Grief is when you love very, very differently and deeply than, you know what I mean? It's just at a deeper place. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. So the more that you love and embrace that and have faith that it is transforming you, because it is. You have to cry your grief out, but you don't let it control you. You do it wisely and well, and that's a learning curve for everybody. So that's just the card telling you what the card means. Here's the oracle. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine as it strips you of that which would keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break. It's going to be the making of you. Very Capricornian. And on a semi-personal note, somewhat veiled, because I am a Virgo, I keep some things private. My legs are crossed under the table. I just went through this. Like a real heartbreak, real grief. Still am. Cried even a little bit this morning thinking of him. This is romantic context. And bless his heart. My way through it is to bless him. May he have everything he needs to be happy with or without me, even if I never see him again. And now it feels like I'm crying for somebody who died, not for somebody who, you know, is alive but I may never see again. It's just transformative. We always try and run from our pain, and come on, so has society, the human race for millennia, been running from their pain. There's something about the path of true love where the pain is essential, right? What is it that rises up within you that you have to love? Loving yourself is letting that pain come up and let yourself be broken by the divine, because something better is coming. And that's the thing about disappointment. There's always something better coming. Nothing is taken away without being replaced with something new and better for us on a higher level. We are leveling up, but we're not in control of the speed at which that happens. So the poem, ready? Oh shit, this should be fun. Nice deep breath. Oh wait, we got a mantra card coming. We'll wrap this puppy up well. Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me smile, that makes me glad to be alive. And I would agree with that. Grief and heartache suck though, but they are necessary on the path of true love. I will tell you right now, the path of true love is not the love boat. It's the Poseidon adventure, and it's worth every wet second of it. Shelley Winters in my head now. Blessed be. Blessed be. We're going to end this reading with a Matt Kahn healing mantra card. Woo! Love these so much because we need that. I think after the breaking, we need a healing mantra. These cards are awesome. They only came out like in the beginning of December, so I haven't even had them a full month. Very, very powerful in my own personal life and practice, but also in these readings since I've been integrating them. Been really cool. So this is the double dip with the Ascended Masters. Matt Kahn, K-A-H-N. Check out his YouTube channel is awesome. Matt Kahn, All for Love. Really, really cool. I love these. On one side of the card is the name of the mantra so that you can look it up in the book, and the other side is the mantra itself and what he actually puts in the book. It's not a lot. Obviously, it's not voluminous, but so clarifying. Very, very helpful. So nice deep breath, particularly after that breaking. Oi, nice deep breath, my caps. Oh, my masters, come on, put a cherry on this sundae. Get a little bit of sugar to make that medicine go down. Yeah, I know they're Capricorns, but still. My masters. Matt and the masters, please. One card for this Capricorn collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign on the path of true love. Where are they on the path of true love? Because we've got truth and integrity. Now that Capricorn makes a little bit more sense there, particularly from the divine feminine, huh? Right? That emotionally, maybe it has been a rough Saturnian, slow and steady wins the race healing deal going on here. Bringing you into balance, really, just to go down the line. The Capricornian Pessoa, right? The medicine woman, the buffalo woman, giving guidance, giving grace, giving healing to bring you into balance. That there's something lucky about this, and have faith, even though smile, though your heart is breaking, right? Bitch, that's rough. Have faith, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. My masters, please, please, please. What is their healing mantra, this Capricorn collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign on the path of true love for January 2020 timeless? Please, please, please. The best healing mantra for them. Receiving elation. I like this one a lot. This may come in handy. I am born of infinite joy. Might not be feeling it, which is the point of a mantra. An affirmation is different than a mantra. One of my students that I've been going back and forth on this, we joke about it. Just like they're just affirmations. They're not. An affirmation is a statement of truth that you repeat over and over and over. You write it, you sing it, you dance it, whatever, in order to condition yourself, usually the subconscious mind. A mantra is more like code. That's why my background in mantra work is in Sanskrit. I love the Eastern philosophies, obviously past life related there. I love them. That Oprah Winfrey, Deepak Chopra 21-day meditation thing was so off the hook. Great for me. I loved it. So doing them in English is a little different. They feel like affirmations, but the intention is different. It's about bringing you into alignment with the truth of the soul, right? A little bit different than trying to program yourself and reprogram the unconscious and subconscious mind, as it is just like repeating code over and over and over and letting it wash through you. It's just a different process, right? It's not a taking of control. It's an allowing of a truth to be within your energy field. That's a good way to say it. So receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. Receiving elation, which considering with the breaking, that's a pretty heavy duty combo there right at the end, as it would be. Hold on one second. Where are you? Hey, releasing expectations. Sorry, the pages. There we go. Receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. Breathe. When elation is received, joy becomes your natural state of being. In elation, you are aligning with the ecstatic nature of the universe to live each moment with renewed passion and purpose. Elation helps you enjoy your human journey as it is right now, without projecting your fulfillment into the anticipation of future pending outcomes. I got it. Okay, this makes sense. This mantra is ideal for increasing the flow of creative inspiration. Can't beat that. Elevating the immune system. That's kind of kick-ass cool. If there's some healing, if this really is about a physical balance, bringing a balance to an imbalance, and being more present, which if you are going through the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune there with the breaking, have faith. There's something lucky. And really, here's the larger point that I think they're trying to make here, is that you're in your truth. You're in your integrity. It's just, this is a really rough lesson. It's Saturnian. You're Capricorn. It's just how it is, and whatever the physical balancing that's going on here, it's a rough one. And though it may not appear that way, why else would you need faith that it's actually happening to your benefit, that there's something lucky about this? Even though there may be some breaking and some pain, it can be the breaking free of chains, the breaking of chains, the breaking of patterns, the breaking of illusions, which technically are not real. So how does something not real break? Through truth and integrity. So that the possibility of this mantra, I am born of infinite joy, right? Receiving elation. Work that mantra. It's like they said with these readings in particular, it's like, even if they don't remember anything else, tell them to remember the mantra, right? It's like one thing that will key them into the memory of other things vibrationally, even if they don't remember it from the video itself, right? Well, my darlings, truth and integrity, being the Capricorn, slow and steady wins the race, bringing things into physical balance, at least fairness. And again, it feels like there's something in there about just, like justice, just and fairness, but something lucky there, perhaps something found. But to have faith, you know, I have to say the correlation between the breaking and have faith and luck, that there's a, in hindsight, you're going to see this differently. Play it right, like play your way through it and work the mantra. I am born of infinite joy. I may not be feeling it right this second, but I am born of infinite joy. And they're just referencing in my mind Eckhart Tolle. I don't remember what book he said this in or where he said it, probably Power of Now, that joy is our natural state. And when we find that stillness, often after something painful, that sort of shock afterwards, or you just sort of, do you ever have that moment after where you're just like, there's nothing left to do but laugh? But that joy can rise out of that present moment when we're just in the now completely. And you know, you can't be anywhere else but in the now completely, but how our minds can project into the future and regress into the past. Be here now, my darlings, in your wholeness and your integrity, because there is something lucky here, and do spend your faith rather than your fear, that this is all for a divine plan, a higher reason that feels like it's bringing you to elation, bringing you to joy, because that is what you are born of. Thank you so much for watching my Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising signs. May the Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising signs be blessed with all that they need on the path of true love for January 2020 or timeless whenever they are watching this, that they may grow, that they may heal, that they may find the joy of the truth of who they are, that whatever is breaking within them, that it be a lucky break, and that they may be true and authentic to who they are as Capricorns in this lifetime, for their highest good and for the well-being of all. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching, my Earth sign brothers and sisters, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the month. But for now, hail, farewell, and blessed be.